What's the point of the Bowser painting scene? The film doesn't release for another 4 months. This is speculation. I'm probably getting my hopes too high, but I think the Mario Galaxy movie might have a chance of having a pretty decent plot, unlike the first film. It'll probably have a lot of the same issues, but there may be a lot more cohesion going on than meets the eye. In the original film, Bowser was a ruthless, unlikable villain that was both threatening and embarrassing. It was quite a different portrayal to the games, but it was an interesting take on the character. But immediately here we see a pretty big shift. He's in a less than ideal living situation, yet he's making the most of it. He's found a passion for art, he sings happily, and he's buds with Luigi. He's still evil, he clearly wants Mario dead, but he's content with his life locked up here in Peach's castle. Now, this scene could just be a funny joke, but perhaps it has a bigger narrative purpose. It's highlighting how Bowser has changed since the first film and setting up themes about this one. He's not that big, ruthless meanie anymore. Wait, then how's he the bad guy?
And standing in our hero's way is Bowser Jr. He takes the place of Bowser.
Bowser is not the villain. He has found a way to find joy in his predicament, and this is in direct contrast to what we see of Bowser Jr. Mr. Serious here just wants to restore honor to his family name.
The Bowser name shall be feared once more!
Although Bowser isn't fully content, he's still got anger issues, and that's where things get interesting. I came across this tweet by @SmashBros64 the day after the Direct, and at first I ignored it because I didn't realize what it was implying, but it came up again later and suddenly it hit me, and the wheels in my mind started turning. So Bowser is going to be really important in this film, but Miyamoto says that Bowser Jr. is the real villain.
He takes the place of Bowser.
We don't see him in the first movie, there's no mention of him whatsoever, so he was probably out on his own, maybe trying to get stronger and prove himself to his father. With Bowser's poor temper and mistreatment of his minions, I could absolutely see him being a poor influence on Junior, potentially even throwing him out or leading him to run away. His failure at being a proper father turned Junior into what he is in this film. But as Bowser learns to reckon with his anger management, he starts to change as a character, becoming friendlier and more cooperative. Again, he's still evil. Maybe we get to see a montage of Bowser and Junior having fun doing evil things together after he gets broken out of jail. That'd be neat. But there's gonna be a point where Bowser and Junior disagree. After all this time and realizing the pain his anger has caused, Bowser probably just wants to be the father he should have been all along and to spend some quality time with his son that he hasn't seen in years. But Junior doesn't care about that mushy stuff. He's the kid that Bowser wanted him to be in the past. He's that powerful, ruthless baddie that he saw his father as before they split apart. So what does this lead to? Junior wants his dad to be ruthless too. He thinks the Bowser name should be feared and despised because of their sheer evilness and power. Junior doesn't care about Bowser, the person. He just cares about Bowser, the name, and its reputation. He sees his dad as an asset to achieve his goals. Deep down, he wants his dad to be proud of him, but he thinks his dad has lost his way, becoming all mushy and stuff. Cue Fury Bowser. Junior wants to use his paintbrush to power Bowser up, latching onto his rage and turning him into an unstoppable monster.
No, Junior. I want to rule the world, but not like this. I don't like the monster I become when I'm angry. I have to keep myself together. For me and for you.
But by the end of the film, Junior ignores his dad's wishes and paints him black anyway, turning him into Fury Bowser. But he soon regrets it as he realizes what he has become. He cannot control him, and he has to team up with the heroes to stop him. And he realizes that he doesn't want honor. He wants love. Bowser can finally be the father he always should have been, and it's up to Junior to let go of that fear and anger he internalized and allow that to happen. The family aspect could include conversations with Kamek, as well as mirror the family aspect that comes along with Rosalina and the Lumas. People asked why they skipped straight to Galaxy for a second film. Was it just because of its popularity? I mean, yeah, probably, but I think the familial theme ties Junior and Rosalina together. They could have easily done a second film that merges Super Mario World and Super Mario Sunshine together and include Bowser Jr. in a plot that doesn't jump straight to intergalactic adventures, but they chose Galaxy instead, and if they play their cards right, I think we could actually end up with a good film this time. Maybe not though, but I'm excited regardless. The first film really struggled with its story. It's all over the place, and the themes are muddy. Some characters barely get any development, and world building that could have been interesting is extremely boring. Like, why are all the power-ups instant win buttons? Why does Mario know how to use the catsuit instantly? And I didn't really have any high hopes for this film at all. I liked the first film, but it wasn't anything special. I adore Super Mario Galaxy, but it's absolutely overhyped. And it being the second film in the series makes it feel like it's just pandering to the casual fans. They want the spectacle of a space adventure, and they're turning Rosalina into powerful, confident magician for some reason. And they're turning Toad into Captain Toad. And look, guys, it's Wonder Bowser Jr. for some reason. And why is Bowser a painter? And then it all clicked in my mind. I'm still very worried, but there's a chance that this film could actually have a story that is worth watching, and I'm hoping and wishing that that will be the case. The world of the Mario movie is so vastly different from the world of the Mario games, and they could use that opportunity to tell unique stories inside of it. The first film failed, in my opinion. It was a fun watch, but other than giving Mario a family, I thought the world it created was very boring. But everything that needed to be set up has already been set up, and I can believe that maybe the people making this film will overcome the issues of its predecessor and write a story worth telling. Not that Fury Bowser is required for that to be the case, but I thought thematically that could be nice, and also it would be a really, really cool set piece. That would be so cool. That's really all I had to say. Originally, this was going to be a full prediction video, but honestly, we don't know enough to talk about really anything past the beginning of the film, and it's possible that this Fury Bowser idea is completely off the mark anyway. And I also accidentally came up with several plot prediction branches based solely on how Yoshi is handled. Like, do the bros go to Brooklyn and meet him, or does Yoshi have his own silly antics for a while before getting absorbed into Mario's plotline? I do want to predict two things though. The Toast Arena scenes could be the story that Rosalina is telling her Lumas in the intro. A unique adventure would be a lot cooler than a simple first film recap. Also, I think they could go to Honey Hive Galaxy and get bee suits and meet the Honey Queen. And this part isn't a prediction, but I hope there's a wacky chase scene while the Mega
Amber
music is playing, because I think that would be really funny. Why do you paint? I'm Bowser Jr.